This isn't my time. We don't belong here. The future is broken.
SCP-052 begins with a closure. Every Saturday night, the 59th Street ABCD station is sealed from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. under the cover of track maintenance. During the closure, Mobile Task Force Gamma-6 mans the station. Their orders are simple: stop accidental access, and detain anyone who leaves the train. Anyone who has been inside SCP-052 is sent to Site-211 for debriefing and processing. Civilians who only see it may be released after Class B amnestics. The anomaly is dangerous because it is reliable. The Foundation cannot remove it from the subway system, but it can control the minutes around its arrival. SCP-052 is a Type R4 New York subway train. Records place its construction in 1932 and its decommissioning for scrap in 1975, yet it appears intact. At 11:57 p.m. every Saturday, the train appears on the Uptown AD track at 59th Street and 8th Avenue, marked as an A train. For roughly 5 minutes, SCP-052 opens its doors to accept or discharge passengers. Then the doors close, and the entire train disappears. It does not seem to carry ordinary riders. The only people seen inside SCP-052 are those leaving it, and most who board are never recovered. Recovered passengers claim entry dates scattered from 1976 to 2204. One future rider thought it was a 300th anniversary special train. The travelers share one absence. However long the train held them, subjects retain no knowledge of the time they spent on board. Passengers from the past may be given Class A amnestics and reintegrated when the risk is manageable. Their displacement is treated as a containment variable. Passengers from the future are different. Under 059 Order 69A1, they are held indefinitely, and Site-21 currently holds 26 recovered passengers. Even with the protocol, future subjects still arrive. Some come from alternate timelines, raising the possibility that SCP-052 may appear at another time or place. The Foundation tried to study the missing interval by placing subjects on the train. The goal was to learn what SCP-052 does when it is not visible. Test 052-1 placed an agent on the train on May 31, 2009. As of the present record, that agent has not been recovered. Test 052-2 also failed. The agent apparently returned to 1980 and was killed in a confrontation whose details remain redacted. The third test is understood through passenger 052-4. The agent returned later, injured, carrying a warning, and unable to remember the ride. After that return, 05 Command stopped risking agents as passengers. Class D substitution was considered, but releasing them into the past was too dangerous. Passenger 052-1 entered in 2012 and arrived in 2008. She was unharmed, but because she already exists in this timeline, she must be held indefinitely. Passenger 052-2 entered in 1976 while lost on the way to Studio 54. He was unharmed, but a 32-year gap made reintegration untenable. Passenger 052-3 was a tourist from Jacksonville who entered in 2014 and arrived in 2009. He now speaks Albanian instead of English. Passenger 052-4 was the agent from Test 052-3. He returned with his hands surgically removed, a warning in his pocket, and expunged hypnotic testimony. Passenger 052-5 was an agent who entered at an unknown future date against protocol. In July 2009, his body was thrown 10 meters from the train. Passenger 052-6 claimed to be a Level 4 supervisor from the SCP Federation, entering in December 2124 after taking a Class A prime amnestic. Because he will never be released, 05 allows limited classified exchange. His claims mention SCP-699, a 2092 SCP-008 plague, redacted artifacts, and Dr. Gears. SCP-052 remains Euclid, predictable but not removable. It is contained by schedule, station control, amnestics, and custody, while future arrivals keep expanding the threat.